happens today. Like, if I mistake a number and you see that like wrong number or something, point that out. Point anything out.
I mean, I'm just gonna be looking at the program monitor, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Or the UV meters.
Yeah, and if there's a replay, you could just if there's a replay, just say replay on the mic. I'll look at the TV.
Okay, gotcha. Can do.
Because I don't look at that TV very much.
Ha. Loser.
Yeah. Hi. How are you? Anything else? You like sports? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. Well, because I'm not talking in a very big voice, but once I start going, it's pretty fine. Because when I talk like that. Yeah. I can't talk in a broadcast voice when I'm not broadcasting. Hello and welcome to LSMN Game of the Week here on YouTube. Oh.
Hey, tag me in that so I can just put it on.
I'm literally sending to it Nanya.
Okay. Well, I thought you were putting it on your story. My bad. Okay, well, you're going on my story then.
Okay, that's fine. You can tag me.
Oh, I forgot I was watching that. That's fine. I made the thumbnail. Oh.
hot spot for lunch, dinner, or a quick bite? Bubba's 33 in the Colony has it all. With wall-to-wall flat screens, signature half-pound burgers, handmade, stone-baked pizzas, and the coldest beverages around. We've got what you're craving. Visit bubbas33.com for more information or to order online. Bubba's 33. Food.
Hello and welcome to LSMN Game of the Week here on YouTube. I'm Brendan Selke, and tonight we have some Friday night basketball between the 24-5 Flower Mound Lady Jaguars and the 13-2 Coppell Cowgirls. Both these teams are top 3 in their districts after some impressive district records with 3 games left in the season here. Flower Mound themselves has had a pretty good season. They haven't made the playoffs since the 1920 season, which in fact was that COVID season. So it's been a few years since they made the playoffs. But with a win tonight or a Louisville loss, they will clinch their first playoff berth since then. This team is very talented. As you can already see on the court during warm-ups, I don't know if you've spotted her, but they have a 6'9" Abby Boutler who's already committed to Texas. They're going to have to utilize her tonight as she has an 8-inch difference on this Coppell team. The tallest girl on this Coppell team is 6'1". You're going to have to use her a lot tonight after the first matchup between these two teams did not go their way. Coppell dominated as they won by 22 points in a 66-44 matchup. This game was Cowgirls were all over them as they were just shooting all over the field. This team is going to need to shoot the ball to win. And that's all we have for right now, as we're going to head to break and come back when this game gets underway here on LSMN Game of the Week. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to LSMN Game of the Week as we're about to get underway here. A tip-off. As I was just speaking earlier, this Farmount team has loaded with talent throughout, as even on their team is own Madison Cox. She was ranked inside the ESPN Top 100 this year for 2023. She's committed to North Carolina State as we get underway here. And takes it, and they're going to turn it over here on the first play. Seems a bit of miscommunication between Bujak and Cox. As Coppell here wants to move quick. That's Madison Mercer. Back out wide there for Trilo. She misses the open three. Now Bujak's going to lead this way. She's definitely the sharpshooter of this offense. Leads the team in threes. With 40 made on the season. Play there made by Coppell. Farmount's going to keep the ball. As Mercer try to get a hand on it. As Bujak makes a couple moves here. Moves the ball across the room to Millward. And she'll get Edmondson will get the first points of the night here for either team. Found some open space, got a free layup. As Hausman can move this ball back around. Amendola. It's going to be kicked away there by Cox. A quick defensive play. Gives this ball straight out back to Mercer. And straight back around to Haskman, who Mercer comes in the corner and pulls up. Just misses. Coppell is able to get the rebound. Amendola has the ball here. Works her way back out to the top of the key. Amendola makes a nice move to get around Cox, and with a nice finish there. Bujak takes her way up. As Edmondson now has the ball. Gives it back around to Millwood. Millwood drives in, goes for the layup. That one gets blocked, but she steps out. And Coppell's going to get possession back here. Bit of errors on both sides to start this one. But quick to start this game early as Mercer takes the ball off the court. Amendola pulls up from the top of the key and hits it. Bujak takes her time once again. Doesn't have much time here. Able to find a pass here to Edmondson. Edmondson drives in and goes for the one-handed layup. And calls the blocking foul there. Charging foul as Dole makes a good play. Able to stand her ground. Coppell's going to have the ball back here. A bit of a quick start to this one, kind of just errors on both ends and turnovers. Ball back into Amendola. She almost pulls up again. So back around to Mercer. Mercer fakes a shot. And it's going to be a foul here on Flower Mound. As Nitty goes into their Mercer there. Mercer's going to look to set up a play here for Coppell. Gives this ball back around to Hampson. Potter gives it back to Amendola. Amendola drives in, makes a nice little spin move, and a great rebound there by Cox. Ball moved over here to Edmondson. Edmondson pulls up for a quick layup, unable to get it. Moves it back out here to Harper. Some good ball movement here as Potter pulls up and just arrow-mares it there a little. As now Madison Cox gets to take it up the court here. The North Carolina State commit finds Millwood inside. It's going to be a blocking foul here on Coppell. first foul of the night for Coppell. I'm going to say shooting foul here. As Natalie Millwood misses the first one. As now Keelan Mechie comes into the game here. Fourth foul, Mound. Millwood hits the second one. And now Abby Boutler, who I talked about in the open, comes in. 6'9" on the court there, but very distinct height advantage. As Mercer gives it off to Lemondola. Lemondola takes her time, tries to find Emerson inside, gives it back out to Mercer. Moving this ball back around. Gives it off to Potter. Potter back to Lemondola. Some good ballman here. And Mercer finally pulls up. Goes off the rim. But Coppell is able to retain possession. Having some good ball movement here. Harper finally pulls up, and she hits. Some great ball movement there by Coppell. Keep possession of that ball. And just a bit of an errant pass there as the new sub Caitlin Mechie gets her first touch on the ball. And now Spiller and Patel will come into the game here for Coppell. Quick start here for Coppell, up 7-3 with 3:46 left in the first quarter. As Mercer's going to take her time up the court. Macy Mercer, a senior guard for this Coppell team. Lemondola gives it inside and pulls up there by New Win Spiller, who hits her first shot of the night from deep. Some threes here early for Coppell. 2 for 3 to start the night as now B-Jack drives her way in. Tries to set up this offense for the first time tonight for Flower Mound. Finally gets it into Boutler. What they're going to be needing to do tonight. She's got a good height advantage and finds Edmondson. And that's going to be a foul once again inside, and Edmondson will shoot 2. That's what they're just going to have to do all night. As Boutler has, as I've talked about, an 8-inch height advantage out there. Even to Lemondola, who's 6'1", she's got a good 8 inches on her. I mean, even with that reach. I mean, she's kind of next to number 12 here. And kind of looks like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kenneth Hart were standing right next to each other. I mean, with a height advantage, everything. She's got everything right now. As Farmond's able to hit both of their free throws. Moves back inside to Lemondola. Some good ball movement there. As Patel finds Lemondola inside. And now Cox will rush up the court for Flower Mound. She goes and tries to take a shot. No foul call. And I'm going to say over the top foul on Edmondson. And Coppell will get this ball right back. Over to Patel. Make the movement here for Hossman. Back over to Patel, who gives it inside to Lemondola, but she's got 2 on her. And a steal there by Flower Mound. Now Cox will make herself way up the court. Move it over to the corner here for Flower Mound. Now B-Jack finds Edmondson inside. She goes for a layup and misses. Lemondola one-on-one here. She drives in and kicks it out. Mercer kicks it out to Patel. She goes up and she just rimming out. With a good shot there by Coppell. Finding some open spaces. Now Mercer has some open space and she hits. The 3 ball has been deadly here so far for Coppell as Farmont takes their first time out of the night. Down 10 here with 1:44 left in this first quarter. It's just kind of been almost domination by this Coppell team. I mean, Flowermont's just leaving them open in 3-point range, and they're just hitting so far tonight. As they're 3 for 5 on the night from deep. And you just can't have that in a game like this. 2 top teams in the district, and this is kind of just what unfolded their first matchup. As Coppell won by 22, they were just shooting the ball left and right. As I'm sure Coach Nelson from Flowermound's trying to get her team together here. This is a pretty big game. They want to make the playoffs, and they want to do it themselves. They want to win that game. And they want to be the one to clinch the playoffs. Coach Nelson looking for that first playoff berth since the 1920 season. For this Coppell side, they've had a great season. 9-1 in district play, only coming to the top team in Hebron, who is 10-0. This Coppell team is even ranked 3rd in the state of Texas. I mean, they're just good on all sides of the ball. They really can shoot the ball. They're always some good ballmen find themselves open, and they use Lemondola, drive her inside, and then usually just kick it out and always have that open 3 opportunity if they need it. It's going to be a tough end of the season here for Coppell, as this is just, they're going to finish the season off playing the 3rd and then back to the 1st in Hebron, and then the 4th and 5th teams in this district to end the season. So they're going to have a tough finish to this season going into the playoffs. Since they have already clinched a playoff spot here in District 6A. Flower Mound looking to clinch theirs. Down 10 early in this one. As Mechie has it, as she tries to give it back to Bujak. She almost turns it over in the middle of the court. Luckily, Bujak's able to get it. Flower Mound's able to get it, tries to drive in here, and they're going to say once again, Lemondola stands her ground, and they're going to push in here there by Gray. She makes her way in, and Lemondola stands her ground. That's the second time tonight that's happened. That's 2 turnovers on that so far for Flower Mound. Just turn the ball over too much right now and leaving Coppell too wide open from 3. Lemondola tries to isolate. Calls for a screen, kicks it out to Mercer. Mercer pulls up from 3 and just rims out. And Boutlier is able to get her first rebound of the night. Boutlier tries to set up inside, kicks it back out to Cox. Cox tries to drive in here. Up this ball again, gives it off to Bujak. She pulls up from the free throw line. She misses. Finds inside there. What a pass there by Lemondola. And Spiller's not able to finish. Lemondola having herself a night so far. As Cox tries to isolate, get her team back into this one. She finds Mechie in the corner and she hits. Kind of been a 3-point barrage on both sides of the court, as Coppell's had some of their own. As you can see, Mechie there finishing off her 3. And then Lemondola pulls up, and it's going to be a foul here. And it's going to be on Coppell. Flowermound's going to get possession back, as number 11, Hassman's going to get called. As Lemondola gets subbed out for the first time tonight. She's had herself a great first quarter and change. 7:30 with 5 seconds left here. As Michi pulls up, tries to get her second in a row and doesn't hit. And after 1, it is 15-8 here. Coppell started out strong. We'll be right back here on LSMN.
Or a quick bite? Bubba's 33 and the Colony has it all. With wall-to-wall flat screens, signature half-pound burgers, handmade, stone-baked pizzas, and the coldest beverages around. We've got what you're craving. Visit bubbas33.com for more information or to order online. Bubba's 33, food for all.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Thanks for watching LSMN Overtime.
This is AV Sports Broadcasting at Tech East. We focus on sports media and live studio production. The class live streams LST games on YouTube. We also produce Overtime, a bi-weekly sportscast with highlight reels, news packages, and everything produced by students. So if you're interested in video production and editing, or if you just have a passion for sports, this class is for you. Scan the QR code to get more information, and maybe we'll see you on TV.
5, 4, 3.
And welcome back here to LSMN. Coppell opens this one up as Hansman gives it off to Lemondola. Lemondola back on the court after her short rest. Kicks it back out wide. Coppell's just trying to find Lemondola inside. As she works her way inside on Bujak, she gets the easy layup. As Bujak tries to work on Patel here. Got that size advantage, but Patel is quick. Goes over across the court, fake shot there by Gonzalez. And Bujak tries to work in, and that one, it's stripped there, but it's tipped out there by Spiller. As now London Harper will come back into the game for Coppell. As Patel leaves. Trying to find Millwood as she turns this one over to Lemondola. Lemondola here driving in and gets the layup. Just some quick, fast break points here. As Jules Lemondola is having herself a night so far. And it's only a little bit into the second quarter. Harper is working on Bujak. She finds some open space. Kicks it out to Gonzalez. As Cox hasn't been involved much tonight so far. Now Millwood's driving in and is able to draw the foul. Millwood at the line for the second time tonight. As now Edmondson will come back into the game for Flower Mound, as well as Potter for Coppell. Now Millwood tries to make it 2 for 2, but misses the second one. As Lemondola creates a space here, pulls up from the top. That's going to be a long two-pointer for Lemondola. Now Bujak works here. Millwood tries to find Edmondson. It's going to be a foul here on Spiller. It's a reaching foul there. Now Nancy Mercer will come in for Ella Spiller. Tries to find Cox. Cox works her way in, and it's going to be a foul here on Flower Mound. Driving once again, that is the third of the night for them. Coppell's able to get those charging fouls. And it's just resulted in missed points for this Flower Mound offense. Moves it out to Hassman. Back over to Lemondola. Mercer tries to set up. Gives it inside to Hassman. He kicks it out to Potter. Hassman pulls up from 3. She just misses short. And that's going to be a big block in the middle of the court there. Set up there by Madison Cox, and that's going to be a foul there on Potter. Some physical play early on both sides. We had that, of course, these blocking fouls, trying to drive the lane. As you can see there, Madison Cox probably talking about those charging fouls that have happened early here for Flower Mound. Gives the one off to Bujak. Now Millwood works on Lemondola. She gets inside to Cox, and she's able to find Bujak. Goes in for the nice and easy layup. Great pass inside there by Madison. As now Lemondola works, and she works her way in with a little Euro step. She's been on fire tonight. Flower Mound has no answer so far. 23-11, Coppell. Sizable margin here for how close these two teams are. Bujak tries to work on Mercer. Cox is trying to go inside here and almost gets the and one, but just rolls out. Going to be 2 here for Madison Cox. As now, Flower Mound is in the bonus. As now Shearer will come in for Coppell. Madison Cox kind of make it 2 for 2 from the line, as she does. Cuts the lead down to 10. Macy Mercer working this offense here. Kicks it outside. Now Lemondola isolates. She makes a quick little move. Tries to spin it up and pull it out. She just misses it wide. Some good defense there on the Flower Mound end. She kicks it up to Edmondson. Great pass there by Madison Cox. And a great play, a little half-court pass there over to Edmondson, and a good finish. Some quick points there for the Jaguars. Harper at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Potter. Back around to Lemondola. She tries to work her way in and kicks it all the way back out. Gets over herself to Potter. Potter's rims out. Now we're working back up for Edmondson here. On man, and Madison Cox pulls up and just misses. So that one just hits off the backboard. Try to get a quick 3 there. So now Jules Lemondola will take her time. Finds Harper inside. She goes in for the layup. Doesn't really have the size advantage there. She had to work over Cox. And Bujak drives in, fakes one and then pulls up and misses once again. 2 good opportunities there for Flower Mound to score, not able to cash in on either of them as they had numbers going back. As now Macy Mercer will take her time once again. Coppell working slow and methodical as they've been all night. As now Potter pulls up, and this one rims out. Able to be picked up here by Shearer. She takes her time in the corner, and she pulls up from 3, and that one rims out. Now Madison Cox finds Edmondson once again with that long pass, and she's not able to finish once again. As now Lemondola will take her time. Now she works on Bujak. Gonna be a timeout called here by Coppell. Boy, I want to get some quick rest in here for this Cowgirls team. As it's been back and forth here. Coppell's definitely lucky. This game could be a lot closer right now if Flower Mound hasn't been missing those shots and those quick turnarounds and the counterattacks, if you will. Going down the court, they had 2 chances there, and Edmondson kind of missed both of them when Cox set her up. Definitely could be short at less than 8 points right now, but Coppell up 8 points, 23-15 with 2:24 left here in this second quarter. Flower Mound, the Jaguars can just finish some baskets here, actually get those open layups inside. This game could get back into their hands. Looking into it, they need to contain this Coppell's deep shot as they've went from 3 many times. They've been fortunate enough the past few times Coppell's went from deep, they have missed. But early in that first quarter, they were hitting everything. As now Mercer sets up. She drives in and gets it off to Patel. Mercer pulls up from 3 there, and she hits just like that. That's the 3-pointer that they've been setting up all night. As now Madison Cox drives in, works her way past 1. She finds Minnie inside, and that's going to be a foul. Although Madison Cox hasn't shot much tonight, she is finding her teammates in open spaces. She's setting everything up so far. This definitely has been another issue of Flower Mound tonight, just missing their free throw attempts. He goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And they're going to say Flower Mound ball here, as they say it goes off Lemondola, who kind of just let the ball roll out of bounds because she thought it went off Flower Mound. And Flower Mound's able to retain possession here. She's out to Bujack in the corner. She pulls up for 3 the first time tonight. She hits. And that's where it is. That's the three-point threat that Bujack has. Gets her first opportunity tonight from deep and hits. Gets it off to Lemondola. Bang, there it is for Lemondola. She's even got the deep threat tonight. She's worked her way inside many times tonight. Now she's hitting from deep. 3 on the call foul here on Harper. They say she's shoved. Of course, Flower Mound's going to go to the line as Coppell has 9 fouls. Coach Ryan Murphy Coppell did not like that call. But nonetheless, Madison Cox is going to shoot 2 here. Now Boutlier come out here. As Haley Jackson will come in for the first time tonight. The senior forward, as Cox hits both. Lead down to 9 with 1:21 left here in this second quarter. As Jules Lindola already had a heck of a night so far, and we're not even to halftime. Kicks this one out to Mercer. Mercer banks it in. Back-to-back threes there for Coppell. Their lead is up to 12. They fight Nitty in here. She pulls up, and that one banks out. We're going to say it went off Flower Mound. Went off Haley Jackson there. It's going to be Coppell ball, as they have a chance here to really extend this lead going into halftime. 50 seconds left. As Mercer looks like she wants to work quick. Gives this one off to Hassman. Harper takes her time at the top of the key. Looks for Mercer. Mercer trying to set something up. Gives this one back off to Hassman, who finds Lemondola. She works, and she takes her time now. 20 seconds left. Now, Macy Mercer trying to look up the setup play here. And has Harper in the corner. Harper pulls up, and that one just kicks out. There's 4 seconds here left for Flower Mound. She kind of just tries to throw this one up court, and we'll go into halftime as Coppell has a big margin in this one, up 12, 32-20. And we'll be right back here on LSMN Game of the Week.
new hotspot for lunch, dinner, or a quick bite? Bubba's 33 and the Colony has it all. With wall-to-wall flat screens, signature half-pound burgers, handmade, stone-baked pizzas, and the coldest beverages around, we've got what you're craving. Visit bubbas33.com for more information or to order online. Bubba's 33, food for all.
Hello and welcome back here to LSMN Game of the Week. I'm Brendan Selke. After the first half, Coppell is up 32-20. Definitely could have been a lot closer of a game. Pharma missed on some key chances there in that first half. Had a lot of free throw attempts. Missed from the line a bit too often for their liking, as I'm sure Coach Nelson talked about during halftime. This game definitely could be a lot closer than 12 points. But for Coppell, they are hitting from deep. Lindola's kind of set up their entire night, Jules Lindola, that is, and she's been moving the ball. She's kind of been facilitating this offense along with Macy Mercer, kind of working her way in and then trying to almost getting open for a three a couple times, getting other people open. That's the biggest thing that she's been doing tonight, is getting other people open for those three-pointers, and it's worked out very well for this Coppell offense, as they will have this 12-point lead going into the third quarter. Flymont will have to find a way to contain Jules Lindola. And for their offense, they're going to need to open up Maddie Cox and get her working and try to find Bujak open for three, as she only had 1 3 in the first half. She led this team in three-pointers with 40 going into this game. That is three-pointers made, as she had a 40% three-point percentage. As the refs finally get back on the court here, as the ref bows to the fans. As Bujak bounds into Cox. That's Bujak for three, her second time of the night. And this one just banks out. Here comes Lemondola again. Had Harper open in the corner. Didn't decide to go there. Hassman at the top of the key. Decides to go back to Mercer. He goes instantly back. Hansman. Hassman. Goes back over to Mercer. Mercer makes a couple moves. Finds Harper in the corner. Lemondola takes her time here. Long possession here for Coppell. They finally work one inside, and some good defense there by Millwood. As now Madison Cox gets to work. Hassman gives her pressure. Madison Cox drives in and kicks out to Bujak. He's open for three, and this one just kicks out left. But a good rebound there by Edmondson. She can't hit either. Couple missed opportunities there for the Jags. As now Lemondola works her way in. This one's kicked inside there. Missed by Hassman. Millwood with the rebound. Madison Cox pulls up from deep three-point range and just misses it short. Lemondola pulls up, long two-pointer, and this one kicks out as well. A lot of missed shots early here for both sides. Yet points here in this third quarter. So this one goes inside to Bujak, who kicks out to Millwood. She pulls up from deep, and that one's short as well. And a good play there by Bujak to retain possession. She has an open three. She takes it. She finally hits. There's your first points of the night. And instantly a timeout call. Kind of some of this quick points, missed shots on both sides as Bujak hits that first points of the third quarter. And a quick timeout there by Coppell. Ryan Murphy didn't like what he was seeing. As a quick 2 minutes go by, only one basket hit. As a quick 2 minutes go by here. Missed shots on both ends, then finally Bujak picks up her own rebound and sparks a three off there for Flower Mound. As Ryan Murphy tries to calm his team down. Knowing they have the advantage in this one, up 9. Macy Mercer, the senior guard. She gives off to Lemondola. Macy Mercer open for three, and she misses. All misses so far in this third quarter for Coppell. As Bujak finds Edmondson. She kicks out. And they're going to say charging foul once again here on Flower Mound. That's the second of the night for Edmondson. There's now some subs here, and Ella Spiller and Patel come in for Coppell. As Harper and Potter go out. As this Cowgirls offense trying to find their first basket of this third quarter.
Come on now.
There's one kick back out to Hassman. She finds Patel. Cowgirls are working the ball. Find Lemondola once again, and she drives in. She's able to get the first basket of the third quarter. Who else for Coppell? She's already had herself a wonderful night. Only right for her to get the first points of the third quarter here. As the crowd gets into it for Coppell. As this one just kicks off Bujak and goes to Lemondola. And they're going to say Coppell ball after the tie-up. As Caitlin Mechie comes back into this one for Flower Mound. Comfortable 11-point lead here for the Cowgirls. Hasn't been much else than that since early. They went up 15-5 there early in the first quarter, and it hasn't changed much since. As Lemondola pulls back. As now Madison Cox drives her way up to the court, loses it there. And a good play by Coppell to work the ball back out to their own players. Set up pass to Haspin. He finds inside to Spiller, and she misses, but there's going to be a foul call here, and she will shoot two. Ella Spiller, the junior guard. She misses her first one. As Abby Boutlier will come back into this one. Been quiet offensively for the Texas commit so far tonight. And the second one is made by Spiller. Bujak finds Michi. Gives it straight back to Bujak. She works herself to the corner. We have a timeout called here by Coach Nelson for the Jags. She doesn't like what she's seeing. Flymont has the lone three-pointer for themselves. Down 12 points in this one. They haven't really gained much on the lead since Coppell went up 10. Shortest the lead has been up since then is 8. Haven't really closed this one in here, as we have 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Just been a great night offensively from Jules Lemondola, and the Jags have had nothing to stop it so far. As well, you add on to that, not hitting your shots from this Flower Mound side. It has not worked out well. Down 12. Have a sizable lead to make up here. As Madison Cox will take the inbound. As Bujak tries to work on Patel. There's going to be a foul call here on Haspin. I'm going to say reaching there. A bit over Madison Cox there. As now she'll take the inbound. Working through Bujak like they have been all night. Now she finds some open space. Gives it off to Michi. Good play there by Bujak to find Michi outside. And this one just rims out. As now Lemondola takes it back up the court. She has it open in the corner. Pulls up a Spiller. And she hits Ella Spiller. Work move up here by Edmondson. Had Boutler open inside, but goes late to her, and it's going to tip off her hands. It's going to be Cowgirls' ball. Kind of miscommunication there. Had Abby open in the middle of the key earlier, and she went late with the ball, and it forced a turnover. As now the Cowgirls are going to work their way up the court. Gives this one off into Spiller, who gives it straight back to Mercer, and she pulls up, and she hits. Back-to-back threes for the Cowgirls offense. This lead quickly into 18 points. As now Bujak drives in. She can't find anything. Out to Mechie. This good lockdown defense. They got two guys on Boutler. She goes a little hook. Doesn't get it, but it's going to be Flower Mound ball. Able to find Abby inside as she works her way in. Can't get the shot off. Almost blocked there by Limondola. With the tip off her hand. And now Mercer will work her way back up the court. Lead bigger and bigger here for this Coppell team as they'll take their time once again. As Macy Mercer will kick it out here to Spiller. Spiller pulls up and she hits. 3 straight threes for the Cowgirls as they go up 21 points here. Game's getting out of hand here for this Jaguars team. 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Coach Nelson not like what she's seeing for this Jaguars team. What once was a 12-point lead after her last time out goes quickly into a 21-point lead after 3 threes from this Cowgirls team. It's been the same thing all night as they've been driving in, whether that's with Macy Mercer or Jules Landoma, and then just finds a open Cowgirl for the 3. There's too many Flower Mound defenders collapsing inside and leaving those girls open in the corners. As Flower Mound has quite a lead to come back from here, down 21. With a minute 47 left here in this third quarter. As Addison Gray works her way up the court here, all by herself, and then a good steal there by Limondola. Just one rebounded there by Limondola. Missed shot once again for Flower Mound. As now Coppell's going to take their time up the court. Limondola once again gives it out to Mercer. As Maddie Cox on her. 40 seconds left here in this third quarter. Finds Macy Mercer once again. Some good ball movement here. Macy Mercer drives in, kicks it out. And there's Hasman with some open space. She gets it. 23 seconds left. Quick pass up. And now Flower Mound will settle in. As Bujak drives in, pulls up. And she hits, ends the drop for Flower Mound. As Spiller pulls up from long range. Just kind of arrow mirrors it out left. Flower Mound will have barely any time left on the clock here to do something. We'll see what Maddie Cox wants to do. 46 to 25. She launches it out deep, can't find anybody. Lands in the hands of someone, but it's a little too late, and it will be 46 to 25 after 3 here between Coppell and Flower Mound. And we'll be right back here for the fourth quarter after a few words. 46-25. LSMN Game of the Week, 46-25 Cowgirls. As Bujak has it once again. She kicks this one out to Mechie. She pulls up for three, and this one just rims out. It's just been that kind of night for Flower Mound so far. As Limondola tries to find Spiller, and just a little too much on the pass. Jack working on Ella Spiller. She drives in. Now Madison Cock works her way in. And it's going to be tipped out here by Coppell. Definitely see that ability there by Madison. Shows something special when she goes off to North Carolina State next year. Drives in, she gets her points. Worked well for those. Limondola taking her time. She works on Bujak. Limondola tries to facilitate this offense. She drives in, kicks off to Spiller. She pulls up, and that one misses. And now Madison Cox finds Mechie. She goes to the corner. Is over there, and she pulls up. She just misses short. Will be Cowgirls' ball. Some changes here. For the Cowgirls, up 19 points here in this fourth quarter. As Macy Mercer works it off to Shear. And Limondola pulls up from three, and she hits out onto her night. She's been hitting almost everything for this Cowgirls offense. And another three to add on to that. Jack working with two on her. This one kicked out to Gonzalez, and she hits. Back-to-back threes from both sides. You just see this good ball movement. Jackson finds Gonzalez open. Finds Limondola once again. She's open, decides not to take the shot. She decides to drive in instead and works. Uses those two steps and almost gets the shot. As Bujak works this offense, as she's been doing all night. Gives it off to Haley Jackson. As Mechie now works. 5 minutes left for this Flower Mound team. Bujak has Gonzalez in the corner. She misses that three, rebound by Limondola. Limondola having herself a night, doing everything great on both sides of the ball. Some great defense, of course, a heck of a night on offense as Macy Mercer works her way in with a nice little spin move. Mechie needs to find someone to pass to. She does. Bujak works on Jules Limondola. Almost just turned that ball over there, but Gonzalez has it. She tries to find Cox inside and does. She's able to work around and get that easy layup. Now Jules Limondola sets up this offense once again. Captaining people left and right. trying to find some open space for herself. She works on Bujak. Doesn't use anyone else. Pulls up and just misses. Will be Flower Mound ball here. Sub as Mechie comes out for Nitty. They say tie up here. And this ball is going to be given to Coppell. Possession error in their favor. It's been one of those kinds of night for the Jaguars so far. Nothing really going their way. As Lemondola sets up once again. And it's stolen here by Bujak. Catches Jules off guard as she pulls up from deep and just misses it short. Gonzalez tries to work for the ball. Ends up just going back into Cowgirls' hands. And Jules Lemondola will set up once again. She decides to get off to Mercer this time. Ella Spiller. Timeout here for both sides. And while we have the time here, if you want to catch the boys action after this one, as Flower Mound boys will take on Coppell guys, go over to Flower Mound Sports Network, also on YouTube tonight, to catch that game. As they will be covering, as Flower Mound looks to have better fortunes than that one. So you want to check that out. That is Flower Mound Sports Network on YouTube. Hey, we'll have the guys action tonight. And this one, it's been all Coppell, as they're up 51-32 here in this fourth quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Kind of just a repeat of what happened the first time these two teams faced each other, as Coppell won by 22 that time. And they're up 19 here. Just hitting everything from deep, and Flower Mound's just had nothing to stop it. They just left them open from three-point range all night. And Coppell has rarely missed. On to that. Madison Cox, Bujak, and Boutler have not had very good nights. You can definitely see the shine in Madison Cox and Boutler. You can definitely see what they are talented in. Definitely got that size with Abby Boutler. Texas has themselves a good one, and then even better on that North Carolina State side. As I mentioned earlier, she's 77 in the top 100 2023 going into the season for ESPN. There's a good pass there set up for Coppell. As now Macy Mercer will have this one. She finds Lemondola, who pulls up from three. Has the touch right now, but misses from that one. She's feeling it right now, really shooting anytime she gets somewhat open. Spiller tries to find Macy Mercer inside, and she's open at the free throw line, and that one just kind of kicks out. Well, Spiller with some good hustle to get back to that ball. She's had a very good night of her own. That one gets blocked by Nitty there, but Spiller's able to get the ball. She just misses that rebound. Some good effort on both sides of the ball there. Almost a great pass there by Madison Cox, but Lemondola sniffs it out. And out to Spiller. We go back and forth for a little, but now the Cowgirls want to set up. 2 minutes remaining in this one. 51-32 is your score. Tries to find Spiller inside, but Shear just puts a little too much mustard on it. As now Natalie Millwood will come in for Haley Jackson in this one. You definitely see the frustration in Flower Mound tonight. Now Bujak works her way in here. Definitely been worker of this offense. Tries to find Gonzalez in the corner. Able to get it to her. Millwood kicks it out to Bujak. She pulls up from three. And just misses once again. As Coppell looks to have a plethora of subs coming in here, as they'll seem to take out everyone coming up here. Works inside here is Shearer. Can't get a good shot off. out to Bujak. About a minute remaining in this one. Works in, able to find Gonzalez, who pulls up from 3. And this one just gets off the rim. Unlike Coppell, they've just not been able to hit from deep tonight. And the timeout will be called here for Coppell, as we'll have mass subs to end this one. One's 51-32. It's been all Coppell since early. Lead was 10 early in the first quarter, and it's been only as low as 8. It has worked its way in from 8 to 21 points. But definitely some bright sides here for Flower Mound, as they will almost guaranteed a playoff spot here coming at the end of the season, even if they don't get it tonight. Had themselves a good season. We'll look to continue that in the playoffs. For Coppell, already clinched that playoff spot. Have a really good team, as you've seen here tonight. As now, Adicia is in for Coppell, as they've subbed everyone out. We'll work back in here. Harper, the only one you've seen, as she's had herself early in this game. Didn't see her much in the second half. Just a good move there. Way to work her way in there is Medica. Nice little Euro step action into the paint. Now Madison Cox tries to work on Harper. Bujak from the top. Gives off to Madison Cox, and a nice little spin. Able to get the layup. As you can see here, just good effort inside and able to spin off there. Set up that pretty simple layup there for Madison Cox. There's 7 seconds in this one. We'll see if Coppell just wants to let it run out. And they will in this one. Coppell will win this one by a wide margin of 53-34. Just all of them hitting their threes all night. Kind of been open and just hitting their shots. Flower Mound, a bit of a rough night on the offensive end, but definitely have done their good work, and they hope to make the playoffs. And remember, if you want to catch the boys action tonight, check out Flower Mound Sports Network on YouTube. They will be covering the game. That's all we have for you tonight here in LSMN Game of the Week. I'm Brendan Selke, and we'll see you next time around when we cover Marcus versus Louisville, February 10th. Men's basketball coming up next for LSMN Game of the Week. For everyone here at LSMN, I'm Brendan Selke, and I wish you a good night.